Dynasty is dead. Although I swore to protect it, I failed. Now I walk the path of blood until my mission is fulfilled. I will not rest until all traitors are silenced and our stolen kingdom returned. Who dares to question my will, standing in the way of my redemption?
Wuchang Fallen Feathers is an upcoming single-player action RPG. Developed by LeenZee Studios and published by 505 Games, it is set for release on July 24th this year in 2025. We're going to talk about Wuchang Fallen Feathers for just a minute and then dive into a video react to it. Set during the late Ming Dynasty, war-torn land of Shu, the game follows Bai Wuchang, a female pirate afflicted with amnesia and a mysterious disease called feathering. Illness causes grotesque mutations, transforming victims into monstrous beings. As Wuchang journeys through the world plagued by conflict and supernatural afflictions, she seeks to uncover the truth of her past, the origins of the epidemic. The game does offer a Souls-like experience with challenging combat and deep customization. Players can wield 25 unique weapons across 5 types and utilize 40 different spells. There's an inner demon mechanic in this game also. Defeating humanoid enemies or dying intensifies Wuchang's inner demon, enhancing abilities but increases vulnerability. She dies with the mark act of the inner demon manifests as a hostile entity using her own equipment. I think that's pretty cool. The game's regions are interconnected with seamless transitions, populated by NPCs offering various side quests, serve as checkpoints that the player's choices influence multiple possible endings. On Unreal Engine 5, the game presents a vibrant, yet dark fantasy world inspired by Chinese history and mythology. The environments, ranging from overgrown ruins to haunted temples, are very richly detailed and offer visually immersive experience. The game looks like a mixture of Dark Souls and Sekiro, and I do not mind playing as a female protagonist at all, and the story should be interesting, with Chinese mythology being very deep and rich. The game is set for release July 24th, 2025. Will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and, of course, Steam. As well as available day one launch on Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass has been killing it lately. Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm Lucky, the channel's Game On. We just keep on gaming on. Today we're going to talk about Wuchang Fallen Feathers, 2025 Souls-like action RPG that looks really, really good. I'm really excited about. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is a 2025 Souls-like action RPG developed by LeenZee Studios, Chinese development studio, and it's an upcoming action RPG game rooted in traditional Eastern culture infused with visual elements from Cthulhu mythos. Brings to life chaotic and dark late Ming Dynasty era. LeenZee was founded in 2016. Has long been dedicated to the harmonious blend of cutting-edge technology and a humanistic spirit. That's hard to say. We prioritize original product creation as the core of our development, putting players core of our values first. Cool. Based in Chengdu. I don't know how to say that. Have they done anything else? I don't think they have. Looks like Wuchang Fallen Feathers is their only game so far. Yeah, it's just Wuchang Fallen Feathers. That's all I see. Okay. This is their first game. We'll see how it goes. Let's go over to 505 Games and check out a trailer for Wuchang Fallen Feathers that they have posted here. She had a candle on her head. That's funny.
Sisters we are. Sisters will stay. Sisters from birth. Sisters till grave.
Poetic.
These they are. Scissors them. A tool for us to help us escape.
Ooh, creepy and hot all at once. Very good fan service right off the bat. I like the outfit. Monster design's pretty cool. So she's been affected by the feathering, I guess. Music is great. Really, really good. I like this melody. Her boobs are about to fall out of that dress. I like that too. Wow, blindfolded and chained around the neck. I'm pretty sure she's completely naked there too. That's awesome. Alright, cool.
Yeah, my sister.
Perfect bride, Fang Ling. Okay, pretty responsive dodge it looks like. This reminds me of Lords of the Fallen meets Black Myth Wukong actually, more than Dark Souls and Sekiro. I don't know why I'm getting Lords of the Fallen vibe from this. Whew. The music is fantastic though. I love that. I feel like some of the hit sounds of the weapons actually hitting and striking need to be more solid and have more weight. They sound kind of light. Like that right there was decent. But some of them, they don't sound like they have any impact. The combat looks very fun, super fast combat. Much more reminiscent of Black Myth Wukong, I would say. Very nice parry. So you've got block, parry, dodge, very standard stuff. Wow. With the length of those combos, kind of reminds me of Kazan. So it'll probably be 2 stages, right? It's gotta be 2 stages. That was way too easy for a first stage. Graphic fidelity is decent, I would say. Not great. Decent. But this is just a trailer, right? Now we're gonna get stage 2 and see the real deal. Oh, here we go. Now we've gone from 1600s Chinese melodies and instruments to modern day rock and roll heavy metal. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Fully formed monster. Now the feathering's completely taken over. Very cool. I like this. This is going to be very fun. This is a cool vibe. Really not afraid to just embrace the fact that they're a modern day action RPG. Wow, that was cool. That must have been a weapon spell or weapon art. This enemy kind of moves janky. She tore that thing up. By Wuchang. Straight up beast. The fashion's definitely there. Love the outfit. Okay. So before we get into the pre-order stuff, let's just go back and look at some of this stuff. I will say it's taken a lot of inspiration directly from Black Myth Wukong. The Dark Fantasy stuff is more, I would say, Dark Souls, Sekiro leaning than anything else. But I would say the combat and art direction are specifically more Black Myth Wukong. Also, this fight looks extremely easy. I don't know why it brings up all these videos like that nowadays. This fight looks extremely easy too. It tore that thing up like no big deal. I can see that down here she barely took any damage at all. Now I do like the way the sound was for the most part, except for the strikes and impacts of them. It felt like they needed to be a little bit fuller and meatier, to be honest. It felt kind of flat. The music was great though. The boss design was interesting, but we've seen it before, really. That was just like, I don't know, a mix of the Erdtree avatar from Elden Ring and like an NPC fight from, I would say, Kazan. Excuse me. There's quite a variety of spells, quite a variety of moves. So it should be interesting, at least 1 or 2 times through to learn the moveset. But once you have it memorized, I'm not sure if the challenge will be there. But who knows, this might be an early game boss. Who knows, this might be the very first boss you fight. I doubt it, because it looks like she has a few weapons and a couple of skills by now. Talking about Bai Wuchang. Now, the introduction of the heavy metal, as far as immersiveness goes with that, obviously, I like to have more traditional, I would say, music in my games, but I think they could turn me around with this, because this is meant to be more fun than immersive, I would say. That was a really cool spell right off the bat she used. Let's go back and look at that for a sec. Really cool. Did pretty good damage too. So we will be playing that day of release, July 24th, 2025, but I will say this. With all the Souls-like we've been playing lately and over the last 10 years of playing Souls games, it takes a lot to impress us nowadays, and this does not look that impressive to me. It looks fun. It might be nice for a minute, but it doesn't look like there's anything new or interesting in it. As far as I can see from that trailer, the boss fight right there, the story should be good. Hopefully it's got well-written dialogue and good enough script that it'll draw us in, a little bit like Clair Obscura has. If it has even like a tenth of what Clair Obscura has, it'll be a fantastic story. It has a lot of mythology to draw from, a lot of inspiration, a lot of good stuff. So they should be able to pull something together with that. But that'll be what really sells this game for me. The combat will be fun and interesting, but it's the same kind of combat we've seen in a lot of different games. You got parry, your dodge, your counterattack, your different spells and different weapon builds and all that. So, you know, we'll do a couple of build videos, a couple of guides and stuff like that for it. But overall, I would put my excitement level 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Definitely going to play it. Hopefully we'll have fun with it. But it's nothing like Clair Obscura, Grand Theft Auto 6, First Berserker Kazan, LeenZee P. Overture, the games that we are just fired up to play this year. But I am going to check it out. Hopefully we'll see you guys there. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm Lucky. The channel's game on. We just keep on gaming on. Peace.